Hey guys, it's Friday, November 15th, and I made it through another night. A little chilly up here. I think I'm around 2,500 feet, so there was a little bit of ice on the 10th this morning, but still nothing near as bad as the other day. Here's my campsite. You can tell where I was. All the leaves are dry. Everything else is wet. And so I've been doing about 14 and a half to 15. Looks like I've been doing about 15 a day. I get to around 14 and a half and then start looking for a place, and I usually end up going about another half a mile, so it's working out. So today I'm going to head over to about mile 62 and start looking for a place over there, and just taking you up here to show you how far off the trail I was. Yeah, I was kind of way down there, and I was able to see, I believe it was Mena that I could see last night. When I got up, I could see a bunch of lights down in the valley, and I don't think I'm too far from Foran Gap, which is north of Mena, so I'm betting that's what I saw. Anyway, wish I could have camped up there. I went up there and looked where those trees were. That would have been awesome, but no chance. And anyway, what's this, day 11, I believe. So day 11 is underway. We are off and hiking, so got a spring coming up in a couple miles, and I'll see you over there. I don't know if you can see how frosty it is through here. It may just be the way the light's picking it up, but it looks pretty cool. I'm about to walk into the sunlight. Moon's still up. Here's that spring I was talking about. I decided to jump off the trail and come check it out, and it's here and it's flowing and hard to get water out of. I was able to dip a small bottle down in there and just pour it into my other bottle to fill it up. Didn't take too long, but anyway, it's here. It's cold. It looks good, and probably my next stop, there's a waterfall coming up in 5 or 6 miles, and there could be water there, but I didn't want to chance it, so I'm fully loaded, and the trail's about a quarter of a mile back down that way, so I'll see you back over there. I have made it to Foran Gap, and this is kind of a cool milestone for me, because this is where my brother and I, when we first hiked from Winding Stair over here, we staged a car here, and we also took my car back to Winding Stair, and we hiked right over here to this spot. And that was his first really long backpacking trip with me, about 45 miles, I think, something like that. Really cool to be back here. It's kind of a good little mental milestone for me. Just like the more of these little spots I come across and recognize, I feel like I'm just getting closer and closer, and that I'm gonna make it. So anyway, Foran Gap. So one more thing in the Foran Gap story is the time that, the second time we were here and we hiked over to Highway 27, we got here really late at night and we knew this campsite was here and we hiked back here in the dark and somehow stumbled across it. We went past it and there's a creek up here and we knew we'd gone too far and somehow we found it in the dark. So that's not very far from the road at all, quarter mile at best, and if you go the other way across the road, probably maybe a mile, there's a shelter that way, so good place to jump on and off the trail here. You can just camp right here and get up in the morning and be ready to go, and that's exactly what we did.
Trouble I've seen, you know, it gets me down, makes me wanna scream about a world of pain and the people who deal it, about the rhythm of a dream, how I wish everyone could feel it. Most people don't know it exists at all. Watching half the world stumble, watch the other.
Guys, I'm getting a little bit of a color splash here in the middle of the day. So maybe we drop down some, but I see some nice gold colors through here. Really pretty. And should be right around the corner from that waterfall, so I'll see you there. Hey, man, I feel like I've been climbing since Foran Gap, and that was a ways back there. Anyway, I think I'm about to get to the edge of this and circle back around, so whew, see you on the other side. These smaller trees, they've got the big tree surrounded. You're not going anywhere. That's weird. Cool. Well guys, it's coming up on 4 o'clock and I'm probably just a little under 2 miles from where I want to get to, so this is probably going to end up being the latest that I've hiked so far, because I was trying to really hurry and I was looking over here at all these killer views and just decided to slow down and just try to get there, you know, before it gets dark instead of trying to hurry up and rush through here. So anyway, I'm enjoying some really good views off the side of this ridge, and been a few openings and I've tried to get pictures for you guys at all these places I can. Just gorgeous. But yep, alright, so I'm going to try to cover this 2 miles quickly, and I'll see you over at the campsite. It is getting really late and this is where I was hoping to get. I'm on the trail right now, so you can see how far off it is. This is really close. I mean, I did camp right next to the trail that one night where there was nothing in that real ridge area where I just had that one little spot. So looks like this is going to be great right here. And Oh man, sit down for a second. Let's see what we got going on here. 10 till 5. It's not too bad. Definitely the longest I've hiked. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, November 16th. This will be my 13th day on the trail, and I did something that I have not done, and that is I set an alarm so I could get up, and this is actually a sunrise instead of a sunset. I decided to get up earlier so I could take my time walking, and I don't want to get into camp so late. But I also don't want to have to really crank out the miles at the end of the day, because I really enjoy the lagging pace that I've been taking. And so anyway, all I got to do is get the tent in there, and I'm going to get on the trail. So I'll see you soon. Right, it is exactly 7 o'clock, and I am standing on the trail. So this is a record for this hike. Usually I'm not even up yet. But I think I have about 5-6 miles over to my last cache over at Black Fork Mountain Trailhead, so I'm going to get moving over there, get my supplies for my last leg. I got my food and one more couple sets of clean clothes in there, so looking forward to that for sure. Anyway, we're going that way, so let's get moving. I just walked into this like piney forest, and wow, really beautiful. This early morning hiking is pretty cool. I'm gonna do this from here on out. Get up at 6 every morning, try to be on trail at 7. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful watching the light come in. I'm out of the light now, but I've been on a few ridges that light scatters through the trees, and it just looks gorgeous. But anyway, just wanted to show you how the woods change. Now they're changing back as quickly as they turned. But probably only like 1.5 miles from camp, so probably about 4 more miles to the cache. So we'll see you over there. I just crossed those railroad tracks up there a minute ago and came across a little bridge, and then I detoured down here and wanted to show you this. Kind of up on this hill. Hopefully it's still here. And it is. And we've got the third and final cache for the trip. So excellent. This one looks better than the other one, the first one did. I'm going to show you real quick how I pack these. Got my shirts for the last leg, tortillas, got my snack bags. I actually have one too many in here. Got clean underwear, socks, got more fuel, more Propel. Let's see, an extra trash bag. But that's kind of how I do it. Line it with a trash bag. I tied it and fold it over, and pretty simple. I think these buckets were like $7 with the lid or something. So a lot easier to get your stuff in than those ammo cans I was using. I didn't have to crush anything in there, so really nice. Well, since I picked up that resupply, it has been nothing but uphill. Probably should have done some better research on that. As soon as my pack hits the heaviest it's been in 4 days. Man, and I'm climbing up to the, coming up here, I'll be at the highest point on the trail. And somewhere near mile 50, and I'm gonna get out the guide and point it out when I get there. So I'll see you at the high point. Damn. Turns out I'm about 3 miles from the high point, but it looked like where I cached was down around 1530, and I'm up a little over, I think around 2360 right now. So pretty good climb out of there. Looks like I got a little bit of down, a little up over the next couple miles, and then it's right around Queen Wilhelmina. It hits, I think it's 26 something. I'll tell you when I go over there. Anyway, wow, this is the first time I have not been ascending. So I'm gonna enjoy it for a minute. Try to enjoy some oxygen. This has been one rugged section since I left the Black Fork Mountain Trailhead. It has been a lot of climbing, and I mean really rocky, the kind where your trekking pole gets left behind you while you're walking. It gets stuck between rocks, and pretty soon you're like, whoa. So I'm enjoying these. This is kind of a flat, smooth section right here, so trying to make a little bit of time on these. So anyway, I'm gonna get over there, and please, dear hiking gods, let them have Dr. Pepper. Thank you. Amen. I made it to the lodge, and right inside this door to the left is a giant cooler full of sodas. Taking one to go. Probably gonna slam a couple right now. I'm so thirsty. So I'm gonna sit down for a minute, and then we're gonna take off that way. Alright, the gods have smiled on us again. Right in here is the highest point of the trail, 2648. So, pretty cool. Heading to Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Alright. See you over there. Check this out. Oh, he could fill up easily there. Anyway, looks like water won't be a problem. That's good. I am getting close to the state line. I might make it there tonight. If I don't see anything, I'm not staying at the state line shelter. I know there'll be people there, and I want to camp these last few nights alone. So I may just keep walking until something pops up. It looks like Arkansas is kicking me out, so I came up here just so I could see. Last time I was here, again, it was super fogged in, so I gotta walk back into Arkansas here for a second. Just wanted to get the sign, and yeah, right up here where the little X looking thing is where the trail is. Alright, well there it is, 13 days in Arkansas, and we are officially out right now. Welcome to Oklahoma. So hopefully we'll be able to find a campsite soon. If not, looks like we're going to be doing some night hiking. So just going to keep going until I find something. Check it out, guys. It's been like about 10 or 15 minutes since my last clip, and the trail's up there, and I came up and I started looking down here, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. So there's a spot there. There's a couple. I'm going to set up right here, facing that way. It's going to be awesome. I'm so glad I pushed on, and I'm not going to have to try to haul butt that 1.6 miles. So I'm just going to set up here and call it a night. So I'm going to get it set up.